BTC has pumped higher up into our upper end of our range and struck into the regions of 96,000. Now, this should not come as a surprise to you, as if you've been watching my previous videos, I've said to you, if we do close above the 92K region, we're likely going to come up and tap in to these highs down here and likely above just below 100K. And that's exactly what we're seeing right now. But here's the important part. Just because price is moving higher doesn't mean we're ready to send it straight through 100K and above. Now, my overall sentiment hasn't changed. Since launching this channel, I've been very, very clear and I'm very, very bullish in crypto. I still believe we are setting up for a major move to the upside. That being said, what I can see on the chart right now, I don't think we're 100% ready just yet. And this is where most traders get caught. I'm expecting a move to the downside. I've been saying this in the short term that we are looking to move to the downside and take out all of these long liquidity down here. Now we've struck into these regions down here and we've struck all of these levels, taking out the short liquidity. We haven't got much liquidity left except the regions of around 98.5K. Now we created this high down here. We may come up a bit higher up. Unfortunately, I didn't get a short in down here, but there's a possibility if price comes back up down here, I will take a short. Now, just a quick update on the positions that I'm currently in right now. My ETH short has been closed at a loss. My BTC short was stopped at break even with a slight profit. And I've taken most of my profits on my long position on BTC on the way up down here. And I've closed most of the position. I'm holding about 20% of it left. I'm currently in a long on ETH and also ALGO as a long-term position. I mentioned to you guys, I captured it from the bottom. Now, this is all part of trading, adapting as the market gives you new information. Now, in terms of where we currently are right now and what I'm expecting, prices come into a key region down here. So if I put in my fib from here to here, A, B, C. Now, we came just shy of the regions of 96. Let's just call it 97K. I wanted to see a reaction from that level, but we didn't actually tap into it. We also have this fair value gap down here. So although I'm expecting price to come to the downside, can we get that one move to the upside first? And if we get that move to the upside, I will be looking to take a short from these regions here. And I'll probably have my stop loss just below, just above 100K and expecting the move to the downside. Now, from a psychology perspective, in the eyes of specifically retail traders, what we can see right now is we've had a glimpse of hope. This basically has changed the sentiment completely. And I've been getting a lot of messages saying you were completely right. We're in a bull market. And I've been saying this from the very beginning of my channel. At no point have I said that we're in a bear market. But what I'm expecting is that glimmer of hope that we've had over the last 1 to 2 weeks will get destroyed. And when that gets destroyed, that will wipe out all of the liquidity that we have for positions that are longing around these regions and convince traders that it's over. However, we know from a mindset perspective, we know that this is going to create extreme fear in the market and we will begin to buy and load up on our long positions down here. Now, from a spot base, I've positioned myself pretty nicely on most of the altcoins. So I'm just waiting either way, whether we go up or down. I'm in positions, so I'll make money either way. But I'm from a spot position, I'm waiting for the pump to the upside. And what I'm doing right now on the shorts that I'm taking is basically just a hedge to hedge my spot positions. Now, just to summarize what I'm seeing on BTC. Now, the move to the upside, if we can get a move to the upside down here, around the regions, ideally 98.5K. That's the regions I kind of want to look at. If we don't come into that level and we come just above into the fair value gap of 97K, I will look to see how we react from those levels and I will take a short. Now, if you wanted to take a higher risk position, you can enter a position down here and have your stop loss a bit higher up. But I want to wait. I want to wait and see how the market reacts. Just coming onto the total market cap as well, just very quickly. So on the weekly time frame, we can see similarly to BTC, we've struck the higher range of our zone right now. And that's a good sign for us because essentially we've come in it to once, we've come in it to twice. You can see we had a rejection first time. On the weekly time frame, can we have another rejection? And this could form something like an evening star, bearish engulfing candle, and come down. So that's what I'm expecting. But on Ethereum, we're looking slightly different. So I'm just going to move on to Ethereum very quickly, because you can see the range is down here for us and we haven't yet struck into that region. So the risk that we have on Ethereum to the upside is we can come higher up. We can come higher up. Now, this is a sign for us to say Ethereum hasn't taken out the highs, but total market cap has. And if I'm correct on us reversing from around this region, there's a better opportunity for us to take a higher risk for a short on Ethereum right now. And we can have our stop loss above down here, or we can go on the lower time frame and refine that. But this is a very, very high risk trade setup that we can take because we haven't struck that level, but on total we have. And I'm going off the basis of what I can see on total and BTC. And we can get the move to the downside. The bigger move to the downside, I'm looking at the regions of 2.8K. And that's where we will begin to look to take our long positions. Now, just coming back onto BTC one final time. 4-hour candle, we can see strong bullish move to the upside. Rejection of this fair value gap, strong move to the upside. Haven't yet fulfilled the levels that we want to. If we move down from here, let's go on the 1 hour. If we move down from here, we can see we're already reacting off some key areas. We've got an order block down here. We've got fair value gap just above down here as well. If we continue to move down, I won't enter a position unless we come up. But if we continue to move down, I want to see price create bearish order flow. Price will respect key PDAs, and I will look to take a safer short entry based on the 1 hour and possibly the 30-minute or 15-minute time frame. And I'll keep you updated. And if I do take an entry, follow me on my X page. I've linked my X page in the description below. I expose and tell you everything about all the entries that I take. So things are looking good. We have a lot of news coming up. So this is very interesting because the pump that we had was the back off around inflation data. Today, we have further news, specifically there's 3 key things. Now, firstly, the first thing that we're seeing right now is we have the Supreme Court that's striking down on the illegal tariffs. That could relate to a very volatile market. The possibility of the rate hikes. Everything right now seems like manipulation. And we also have major news around the geopolitical tension that we have with Iran. Now, all of this combined together could be positive or it could be negative. As I've mentioned to you, I don't really look at fundamentals much, but everything is screaming to the downside for me. So if we get some negative news around the tariffs, or if we get some negative news around the possibilities of the rate hikes, or even Iran wars, this could result in a major crash to the downside first before we get the bigger move to the upside. So I will keep you guys updated on any other trades that I take. Follow me on X. And if you like these types of videos, I trade crypto using the ICT strategy. So please can you like, share, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video.